The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Hey, peace and love, everybody. Let's get a little bit of Tibetan prayer bowl. That's from my beautiful friend, the Lama family, all the way, probably made in Nepal or India, all with the Tibetan heritage of Tibetan Buddhism. So wonderful, beautiful gift. And that's what the show's about tonight. So a little bit of peace and love to everyone on Monday night Sesh show on the NOK Network. Thank you, Team Kim at the NOK Network, and everyone, much more people online. So thank you for being here and certainly sharing and caring and promoting it on all the different levels that you can on Rumble and Bumble and Facebook, YouTube, because it's all about, getting people to connect and share what they need and how we can help you. So what a great time, with all the different challenges out there. But what a beautiful day here in Ontario, almost 20 degrees in Owen Sound. So I was outside trying to dry up my skin, which I get a big skin rash in the winter because I got delicate wee Irish skin. I'm just a wee lad from Belfast. So my daughter's wonderful incense, always doing 3 Om Hum, which is mind, body, soul, mind, body, speech. And that's in Dharma, Buddhism, Hinduism, a lot of isms. So that's what I study. It helps me deal with my psychology and my mind. That's one of the most important weapons as a warrior, certainly as a peaceful warrior and as a martial warrior. So this is from Rinpoche La, who again sadly is in a coma still. But I was with his aunt, my sister, I call her, Lopsang La, the Lama family, and Sring Lama, peace and love. And that's where I got the gift from Rinpoche La. It was through their connection that they did a fire puja at my house, and I taught him English online till he sadly suffered a stroke. So that beautiful incense from my daughter and Gabe brought it from Vietnam and went through a lot of temples. So here again, what I'm doing, I'm drawing incense to me, but again, you see this a lot in Tai Chi, certainly the mother of Tai Chi, Qigong, which is just building energy. So feel free to join in, right? Just following and drawing energy, pulling, flowing out with the bad and with the good, and just getting good circulation, waking your body up. So we did the movement. You've seen me standing up, palms up, but this is just a beautiful exercise of developing internal energy. And the internal energy obviously can be developed, slowed down, and then it can be explosive and powerful, and that's flow. So the whole idea for me with cannabis, movement, martial arts is about flow, but whether it be Tibetan prayer bowl, you know, you've seen me with the prayer beads, the mala, right? All these are tools, as is the, you know, the cannabis, medical cannabis, to help be in the zone and to minimize negatives and maximize the positives. So, you know, that's connecting with your true self by being able to have a bad day, as I've had a bad day for pain. That's when I've been off. Didn't get to sleep today. It's too much to be outside. You had to be outside. I had to be out in that sun. So, you know, Pappy didn't have his nappy. Here, let me get closer. I can't really see you very good way over there. So today's really a whole thing about me spending time with the Llama family, because I went and visited their new house in Hamilton, and oh my God, I had such a good time, and came back with a beautiful gift, which I will show you as soon as you go into her house, where you see her. Certainly she would give you, just like the Dalai Lama, and in a traditional Tibetan family, they would certainly, and her husband from Nepal and a Buddhist, is you would either bring this, or, so if I went to a spiritual master, but of course Lopsang is one in my mind, and so is String Lama is, and you go that and you would hand it, and or they would hand it to you and put it. So we had one there, and we even had, she had one there for Indy when I came with Indy, and so Indy had it around her collar. It was the cutest thing. Well, what is this for? Well, it's about respect and paying homage and connecting with somebody else, especially if it's a spiritual person, such as the Lama family, who came from Tibet, and her husband from Nepal. And in Lopsang's case, she's you know, just an amazing woman. I met her in downtown Toronto in a snowstorm 30 years ago, and we've been friends since. And I've been gifted a great access, which is where I met and trained with Rinpoche La from almost 20 years ago. And you know, it was so cool because he signed this, really one of my favorite books that's from Tibet, and he signed it. And now, of course, when I started teaching him English a few years ago, I reminded him, but he didn't remember, because he's got like 5,000 students, you know. So I was going to remember another person he met at another airport over a 30-year career as a reincarnated Lama from India via Tibet. So yeah, mindfulness in action is really what it's about tonight. And tonight it's just really about being mindful and appreciating. And as Lopsang says, take care of yourself, Mark. Take care of yourself. Keep the family together. So this is the family, and I love the family of connecting. And thank you for being part of my family tonight. And you know, I could have gone to bed and laid there in pain, and I didn't. And I'm thankful for Kim and the network and the support to get this far. I was saying to my nephew Daryl, who does the cooking usually, and we had burgers tonight outdoor, but I did the French fries, homemade. Is I lost my train of thought. It's gone, 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 but not forgotten. Anyway, so I had a wonderful time with the Lama family, and it was just it was great seeing. Not only haven't seen him in a couple of years since we sold the house, but you know, just the blessings of, you know, of course she's got the puja for the year, for the new year, the dragon year of the dragon Tibet. So you would take this rice that's been blessed, in her case by and through the Dalai Lama, and brought here and brought back. So it's used, and you would put it, and you just would throw it up on the altar, which you can't see. I guess you can a little bit, but I'm not going to do that too much because we don't want to have a problem with my awesome nephew. So just put a little bit on Buddha there. And that's a way of just, again, cleansing and paying homage to Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So mindfulness in action has many ways whether it be cannabis, movement, martial arts. For me, it's all part of the whole, right? So my glasses are working, but I guess I'm still pretty far. Yeah, that's a long way. Sorry, people, these glasses are new and I'm just adjusting. I guess we'll put you right here. Let's try that. How is that? Is that okay? Is that cool, everybody? How's that? Is that better? Better? All right. So, yeah, it's a really good weekend. Only drive was challenging, but of course, we just had them taking care of me for 2 days and went to a big, huge Buddhist temple, which I love and used to visit all the time when I was in Toronto. And, connected with some old friends and went and had a vegetarian lunch at the temple house and went to the library and the museum. And, it was wonderful, especially for Sling, who comes from Nepal. And even though he just came from home, but it's pretty amazing to see something of this large magnitude. It's probably the most large temple in Toronto, pretty much. So it's cool to go there and take him there. He doesn't drive, so it's to be in places like that. And it's great to be able to share your passion with somebody that is into it as much as you. So happy 710. I just talked through the 710. So happy 710, everybody. I hope you're having a good day, a good smoke. For me, I was actually enjoying putting some THC and CBD ointment. So I was putting it on because I got a bad rash from all the pain and soft Irish skin, and also putting it on a burn because I get burnt years ago. So this is CBD and THC. So peace and love, happy 710 to you, because it doesn't matter whether you're smoking or medicating or ingesting or edibles. It's all about balance and homeostasis. So minimizes the sun damage that I already have, because I have had skin cancer on my arm. So this is certainly an area that can cause problems, especially since it did get, I don't drink. So that is just not from being Irish or drinking, right? It's just the burn. Looks like I have a finger here of red. So got to be careful. And I was out in the sun all day. So thank you for letting me. I'm going to do my hair next. I'm going to put it in curlers. So you can see, for me, it works immensely well. And I put that also on my skin. And it helps a great deal. So yeah, I had an amazing weekend and an amazing drive down with my dog Indy. So we took our time and really just all the way down Highway 6, which is a real country road, most of it all the way down. So it was really beautiful and mellow, and just so enjoyed it immensely. I don't drive much anymore because of the pain, but it's all about trying to work with your pain and moving forward with it. And also, so because she has a whole very large puja, Lapsang family for the Tibetan end of the year, as a lot of people do in the Asian culture. So you get different blessings, not only some of the rice from the puja, but some of the gifts I put it in the Doritos. I don't know, Buddha likes Doritos. I mean, which, hey, right? Buddha, right? Doritos. So this is for Buddha. Oh, man. Oh, really? Dorito, that. Oh, man. Fromage, cheese. Woo-wee. That is strong. I'm not really a Doritos, if you don't know me, but I'm high. I medicate before the show. It's part of the homework. So why not? Plus, this has been blessed. This stuff not by the Dalai Lama, but I mean, it's been blessed by, pretty close. So, This is true Dharma practice right here. Mindful. Mm-hmm. Mindful Dorito eating. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. Mm. Sorry, you have to talk amongst yourself. I have to be mindful. Okay, so, well, speaking of mindfulness, let's just do that as we sit here. And I'm going to eat the Doritos. And as I crunch, you need to focus on yourself for a minute before we do the 720 sesh. So, as I eat here, prepare. You want to sit straight. Relax your shoulders. Sorry for my mouthful, but we got to, triple do things at all at once. Neck, roll the neck. All right. Relax the hands. All right. The jaw ends up, I have my canals are, my fluids gone here behind my jaw. So I actually have a small mouth as it is. And now it's even getting smaller, which sounds funny, but it's awful. So you should see me eat an ice cream cone. It's messy. I almost drowned. I almost died drinking an ice cream cone or eating. So waking myself up. Right, wake yourself up. All right, hands together, right over left. Thumbs gently touching. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just being mindful, keeping your thumbs gently touching, your shoulders relaxed, not slumped over, not super straight. Just relax like a ball. Keep your chest out like a ball, but relaxed. Keep your thumbs gently together. Make sure your jaw is relaxed, eyes gently closed. And breathe, believe, and receive, whatever that means to you. As you felt that moment of stillness, keep maintaining and or trying to not go back to it. It's always there. It's just a matter of being connected to it. So even sitting here, I am connected to stillness even though I'm actually communicating to you. Now I only have that in small moments because, like being in the zone of martial arts, it's only momentary. You're gonna can't always be hyper vigilant, but you're gonna, when needed to, be mindful and be able to be in the flow in the zone to be proficient. So the same thing here, when you get distracted by monkey mind, still bring it back. Oh, mindful, breath, stillness. And that's what focusing on your breath does, right? Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, breathing out, 1, 2, 3. The power's not in the breathing in or breathing out, it's in those moments of stillness that are certainly enhanced and evident within that moment between the breath in, the breath out. So in that stillness is the omnipresence, is the entire universe, right? In that microcosm of space. It's the entire universe and that minimal, small, minute space between breath in, breath out, between time and space. What is time and space? So here we're looking at things circular, all circular, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And that's all. That's all there is to it. It's mindfulness is just that awareness that you can go 1, 2, 3, and you're aware, and your action can be inaction just by being aware. So now I'm aware of being 720. So happy 720 to you. Hello. So what are you going to medicate with? Well, all my Dorito. So happy 720, 420, north, south, east, west, Antarctica. Everybody smoking, sessing, edibles, non-vegan, eating, whatever your style is, peace and love to you and yours. So mindfulness, for me, Dharma, the Lama family, bless them for all their support. Wonderful son and wife and Sring and Tashi Lama. Love you guys. There's so many ways to connect and share and grow individually, as a family, and as a community. And for me, with my two beautiful daughters, my friends, students, loved ones, wonderful. Daryl taking care of me, other students training, and even one just had knee surgery, but he's trained with me for over 30 years. Peace and love, Jerry. He's doing well and give me a trouble already with his sticks. He's quite good. So it's all about challenging ourselves, even with chronic pain or new knees, we can still, we sat down. You can do it sitting on with my walker, and you can still do movement, right? So perception versus reality, and reality isn't perceived. That's where Buddhism, Dharma, martial arts, and the 5,000 year history of cannabis medically has always been there. They haven't seen it as much for always getting high, but certainly it goes back, I think, maybe say 7,000 years, maybe even 10,000 years or longer as a medicine. But certainly it has maybe a 5,000 year history where they have been using it, for the THC high as well. So for ritual, for recreation, there's many different ways. But yeah. So to finish off, I had some great books. I got some really cool ones from the temple. This one's on wisdom and emptiness of the Diamond Sutra. So Diamond Sutra is all the different things that you see in Hinduism and Buddhism and the different dharmas, and they use tantric. So you seen that big tantric thing over there on the wall, a big Hindu yoga, right? All the chakras and all that cool stuff. You see the mantra there from a Tibetan. That's Om Mani Padme Hum. So that's a famous, most sought or most common mantra. That's the one I do, is Om Mani Padme Hum, which means in the heart of the jewel in the heart of the lotus flower. So that's where in a swamp is a lotus, and that's where Buddha comes out, is reincarnated, and we all can be in a swamp and come out of that. So as you can see, there's a little swamp here, but got the hair all set up nice thanks to VP Designs. Peace and love. If you're down in Collingwood and you have a large amount of money, and then don't go in. Okay, just call me first. We'll take a bus tour there, because it's actually really cool, because they have antique design that nobody's got probably in I would say the world, but I haven't confirmed that. But definitely Ontario, probably Canada, and maybe North America. So I'll get that information and update you next week, because actually VP does make my hair look amazing. Thank you, Vanna Pepin. Did a great job. Peace and love to you. So thank you, friends, family, tribe. It takes one. Each one teach one, as Kim always says. And let me see what we open in the Diamond Sutra. So saying the Diamond Sutra is tantric. Tantric being they use mantras, they use visualizations. There's different tantric Buddhas, and Diamond method is just a very involved method from compared to just sort of a straight mindfulness or focusing on a candle or your breath. This is there's mantras, there's ritual, there's visualizations of Tibetan mandalas, and it's really cool. It's a unique experience if you've ever wanted to do it. So ask in here because I will be doing and getting into more of that type of thing. But it's because it's really interesting. So liberate all beings without the notion of self. Ooh, that's heavy. So understanding the emptiness in the Diamond Sutra. Ooh. Emptiness, or sunacha, as discussed in the Diamond Sutra, is not the emptiness of which people ordinarily speak. Most people think of emptiness and existence as two distinct and dualistic concepts. To them, the existence of things cannot be characterized as emptiness. To them, emptiness cannot possibly mean existence. Cool. Anyway, I could go on, but emptiness is very difficult to comprehend. It is a truth that is difficult to understand. What is emptiness? So it's the essence of the universe, the origin of human life. So, and that's where, you kind of hear me just talking about all the different backgrounds in martial arts and meditation. And I might be a Buddhist, but I've studied a lot of the ists. And the whole bottom line is that I came up to is to do martial arts well, or anything well, public speaking, movement, is you got strengthen your mind, body, and spirit. And the body, well, martial arts and movement. The spirit, dharma, knowledge, wisdom, and the mind, well, developing a mindset that can absorb, learn, and grow from anything and everything as you go through life. So, for me, it's all these different modalities, and that's where, I'll be teaching more about what has worked for me, because it just reinvigorates me when I spend time with people of such depth of history and knowledge as the Lama family. I look through it. They're from the Kham area, her family, and his from Nepal, and via a huge sect of the Lama family and another family of wisdom seekers and Sherpas and so forth. So I mean, it's just a huge, for them, Lopsan, they come from the Kham area, which is, they were warrior-like. They were the tallest of the Tibetan people. They really give the Chinese a terrible time during the invasion. And they obviously being warlike, never been conquered the area. And to this day, obviously being a vast, desolate area. But yeah, just Google them, Kham people of Tibet, and you've never seen horsemen and women like what they can do. So no wonder they couldn't be conquered. So amazing warriors, people of mind, body, and faith. So that was sponsored by the Lama family. So thank you for their support, and thank you for your support. I hope you can get a moment of time to be mindful, to take things in, to breathe, believe, and receive. Because for me, mindfulness is my savior in regards to dealing with chronic pain and trying to get sleep. And those that know me know I sleep well, but I could still sleep better and eat better. So one thing at a time. At least I got new glasses. My daughter said I look like Tony Stark now. I got to learn to wear them because I haven't got this at the right height. So I'm always looking down. Oh well. Stay tuned next week when I will have the the studio properly set up. Peace and love, everyone. I hope you had a great week. Hope you had fun today being with me. Sorry I'm so tired, but Papa didn't get his nap. So yeah, what are you going to do, eh? But hey, it was at the beach all day. Actually, he was just lying on my deck all day with the dog. It was just great. So hope you had a wonderful day. Hope there's sunshine in your day tomorrow and your week. And most importantly, in your heart. Keep mind, body, and soul. Keep believing and receiving. Peace and love, everyone. Thanks for all your support. All to my family and friends. Peace. Oh.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine and is spreading the education across the North. Activism, resources, referrals, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no sir to cannabis propaganda with No Sir. Find us at www.nocer.ca. Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOKNetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKNetwork.com.